welcome to my channel, and I hope that you will join me for a posture that will open up your hips and shoulders. It's called cow face pose. In Sanskrit it's called Gomukasana, and we're going to start by warming up our hips, and also we're going to start with mountain pose so that you can set an intention for your practice today. So go ahead and before we do that, I want to let you know that you're going to need some blocks perhaps for props. You're definitely going to need a chair if you want to try the modified version, and you're also going to need a strap or a belt or a tie or a scarf to hold your hands behind your head and your back. So to begin, let's go ahead and stand in mountain pose. My head might be cut off here, but I'm also standing on a blanket. So your feet are hips distance apart, knees are soft, abs pulled in, roll your shoulders to the back, take a deep breath in, exhale out your mouth, and then bring your hands together at your chest in prayer to make an intention for your practice today. Remember to stay connected to the breath always, and go ahead and release that. You can have a seat. Now for cow face pose, one leg or one knee will be over the other. It's not an easy pose to sit in, so that's why we're going to also do it on the chair to make it a lot easier. So here in this posture, first let's go ahead and cradle the leg in your arms, and then just rock it back and forth to warm up your hip socket, your hip flexors and your glutes. And you might want to roll it around this way and the other way, staying connected to the breath. Let's go ahead and do that on the other side. Sitting on a blanket will help to raise your legs above your hips, and that also helps to make the posture a bit easier. Back and forward, and very good. So if sitting in easy sitting pose is easier for you than the cow face way, please do that, because next we're going to open up our shoulders, and you're going to need your strap to do that. So you're going to hold it in your right hand, place it behind your back, no, not yet. Raise your hand up and then turn your baby finger toward the front, then put it behind your head and your back. Take your left hand and stretch it out, extending. Then turn your thumb downward and lower your head. Lower your hand behind your back. You see my fingers on this side? I bring it all the way over here so that when I turn my hand upward, my fingers are going toward my neck, and I can hold onto the strap and then work my hands down close to each other. Now, if you're very flexible in your shoulders, you might be able to clasp your fingers behind your back, but my shoulders are not flexible like that, so I'm using the belt. Sit up nice and tall, using your back extensor muscles to stay erect. So usually you would stay here for 5 to 10 breaths, and you will, if you continue to do this posture often, feel some strengthening in your shoulders, in your back, and in your hips. So go ahead and release your left hand, bring your right hand down, and if you're wanting to do the modified version, go ahead and grab your chair. You might want to put a blanket in your chair to make it a little softer. Okay, so sitting on the chair, bringing your body a little bit forward. You can use a blanket or you can use your blocks to put under your feet, and that will raise your knees up so that you have a 90-degree bend on your knees. Okay, so we're going to do that on the other side. First, I'm going to lift up my left leg and put it over the right, keeping my foot flexed. That will activate your anterior tibialis to protect your knee joint. Take your strap now into your left hand, bring it up, Turning the baby finger forward, putting the strap behind your head. Take your right arm out now, turning the thumb under using your pronators. Pronators help you to supinate your arm. Take your hand behind you, extending your shoulder, specifically using that supraspinatus and your teres minor muscles in your shoulder girdle. And then walk your hands toward one another to activate your shoulder, those lats in your back, your deltoids, even your chest muscles are getting activated here. Lots of muscles that are working today. Go ahead and close your eyes and feel. Always staying connected to the breath. And make sure too that you drink some water when you finish your practice today. All right, very good. Go ahead and release the strap with your bottom hand and release the strap with your top hand. You also have gravity pressing down on your legs to help that stretch your glutes and your hamstrings. And I hope that you've enjoyed this pose and continue to stay with me so I can talk to you about the number 9. So last week we talked about the number 8 and the general characteristics of 8 following the evolution of mankind, early man from the beginnings. And so now that we're on the end of the cycle, which 9 represents, the opposite of 1 would be 9, and in the miracle spectrum, it represents universality, humanitarianism, giving, finalizing, and turning outward to help others. You may know someone whose friends or family is always looking for support from a person that has a lot of 9 energy, maybe looking for financial support or something else. But looking outside yourself to help others is very indicative of the frequency of 9. 9 is also the time for endings, and in 2025 there has been a lot of loss and a lot of endings because the cycle is about to roll over into something new, which 2026 is right around the corner. And I hope that you're looking forward to the new beginnings that will show themselves pretty frequently as we get into the new year. So thank you very much for watching. Hope that you will practice your cow face pose and strengthen your shoulders, your arms, and your hips. And join me next week when we do another posture that will strengthen us and lengthen us so that we can feel flexible in our bodies and flexible in our mind as well. Thank you very much for joining me.